Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco,
I'm Chris.
and today's new comic book day, and a rather small week for us. That is pretty puny for us. That's, I mean, really about like half
Totals.
what we normally get. It's not a lot of books, but there's some pretty good stuff to talk about. Before we get into it, I want to quickly show off. We picked up a couple of things that we're going to. This stream tonight is going to be an action figure opening and. Mainly just that. We have a lot of figures that we showed up in the
as always.
But a lot of figures we showed off in our last haul video with the CGC unboxing as well. But then we also picked up some Gundam model kits. So I think
high grade kits.
What we're going to be doing is probably I don't know how long it's going to take Chris to build one of these.
You could build one. I could build the other.
Well, I'm thinking you go ahead at the beginning and start building one, and then I'll start opening the other figures and stuff. Slash talking to chat, and we'll just kind of see. We'll build at least one, I assume, maybe both. Yeah, we did a master grade Gundam a long time ago, and it took us a long time. But dumb. This is a lower grade kit, so maybe it also will take less time. I don't know. It's all in Japanese. What do you want from me? Anyway, so that's gonna be streamed tonight. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of cool things we're messing around with. But let's go ahead and talk about some comics now. So starting off with Fantastic Four, #1. We have the new one by Ryan North. And again, just a very interesting comic. I think Ryan North has a...
This is how Galactus feels about the Fantastic Four.
But yeah, I like Ryan North's writing so far because it feels... very, very different from other comic books.
And left on a good cliffhanger.
Yeah. So the main story of this mainly focused on the Thing, Ben Grimm, and
his wife.
And Alicia.
Alicia, yeah.
And it was a good story. But the ending is definitely like, oh man, like what's going on there? Because it's a pretty big cliffhanger. And again, so it's a author that I'm very curious to follow. I don't think I liked it as much as Secret Invasion. That's the other book he's working on right now. And also still, I haven't liked anything as much as his one-shot comic of Darkhold Iron Man. I thought was absolutely fantastic. Secret Invasion I thought was really, really good. And don't get me wrong, I think this is really good as well. But I think I'm just more drawn to the idea of Secret Invasion. It's a cooler concept. I'm not really been a big Fantastic Four person. I did enjoy this comic though, so I mean, you know, it is what it is. There is a really cool 1 in 50 variant that's Art Adams. I don't know if I'll ever try to hunt that down or not. I do love me some Art Adams.
Which one was that?
It's The Thing.
I remember, kinda.
It's an Art Adams The Thing. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, it was a cool looking cover. I was hoping it was going to be a regular cover. But anyway, moving on to, what is this? Ghost Rider #8. I like this cover quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And, again, pretty cool story. Again, this one also has some pretty good cliffhanger at the end there. A lot of just gross stuff all throughout this series of just meat and flesh being torn apart. And finally, so this is finally, oh god, what's her name? I keep forgetting. I really like the character. Talia. Talia and Ghost Rider, or, well, not Ghost Rider specifically, but Talia and Johnny Blaze meet up and finally get to interact in this series. And again, we don't know a lot about her. Like, we keep learning little things, and I think she's a pretty cool character. And I can't wait to learn more, and she's got weird things going on about her. And right now, Johnny Blaze has a lot of weird things going on about him as well. So it's been interesting to learn more about Talia in the first place, but also Johnny's situation that he's in right now. So yeah, been really enjoying that series. And then this one's from... Did you read this, Chris?
Yeah.
So Avengers 62 here.
It follows Agamotto, the first Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
His bid to gather heroes from his time to fight heroes not from his time.
Okay. So, yeah, because...
not heroes from... I mean, villains not from his time. Whoops,
They're just fighting for fun. No, but yeah. So I don't know how many more. I don't know if Jason Aaron's going to keep going with the regular Avengers run, because I know. I think it's all kind of coming to an end.
Feels like
he's
it.
doing Avengers, Avengers Forever, Avengers Assemble. I feel like I'm missing one. Is that all of them? Maybe another Avengers. I don't know.
Is he doing? No, he's not doing All Out.
I don't think so. No. But anyway, lots of Avenger things and all kinds of crazy time things and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. And then the actual conclusion to the Axe Judgment Day Omega here. What'd you think about that?
It was alright. It kind of delves more into the Eternals, because last issue, spoiler, the world found out that when an Eternal dies, they take over the body of a random human. And the people aren't very happy about that. You know? Because that random person doesn't come back. They're just an Eternal now.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, I imagine
so,
Eternals don't die super often, right?
They're coming, no, not very often, but still, they die.
Is it their choice?
No.
Oh, not really their fault then, huh? Just the way it be.
But at the same time, they're just kind of going around the world trying to do as much as good as they can, because they know that there's nothing they can do about it, but they're like, yeah, we might as well try and help out where we can.
Planted some flowers. Make you feel better now. Moving on.
He shaved his head. Doesn't look good.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Moving on, we have Moon Knight number 17. Absolutely
Easily the
fantastic.
best book we have here.
Yes, way better than everything. Not to say that the other books aren't good, but the thing is, this might even be the best issue of the whole run, in my opinion. I don't know if you share that sentiment.
Best book this year.
I don't know how long this run's been going. I mean, it's on issue 17. I assume it started last year, I guess. But it was pretty dang good. Was it as good as the Winter Soldier special? I don't know. That was a really, really good book. Anyway, but do you think it's... You didn't really answer my question.
What was your question?
I said, do you think it's the best book of the run so far?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was super, super solid. It's crazy to be 17 issues in of an amazing run and still somehow get better. And there's not, like, major deep story or anything that happens in here. It's just badass. It just, throughout this whole issue, and the art, again, throughout the series, been incredible. But art is on a next level. Just the awesome action is on the next level. The dialogue, which again isn't like mind-blowing philosophical, whatever. It's just cool. It's just all around super, super cool. If I had to say one thing, not the best cover of the series for sure.
No,
it's fine.
I don't think the line shows up.
Yeah, it's whatever, but amazing issue. And then, so Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 6. Chris is behind on this one. So, kind of neat cover there. Anyway, there's that one. And that's it for our Marvel section. Again, pretty small. Do we even have variants on anything? I don't think we did. Wow, that's wild. And then moving on to Star Wars High Republic, number 2. Been a pretty good series. It's been interesting. Nothing to be crazy about. Unfortunately, I started off reading the issue of Moon Knight today, so just nothing else compared. Like, it was the first book I read, and just nothing else was as good as that. And it's not the fault of any of the other books. That book was just incredible.
They could have been better.
All right. But I mean, it was a good issue. I enjoyed it. There's interesting things happening. I can't wait to see what happens next. I also finally got a variant here. We have the B cover, which I thought was pretty cool. Originally, I was just going to grab the B cover, but I was like, you know what? So many of these High Republic books pop off and whatever, and there's all kinds of first appearances. And whatever. I was like, I'll just go ahead and pick up the A cover, too. Can't be too safe. And that's the That's the it. That is the it.
That's the it.
For our Star Wars. Moving on to DC, which I guess I'll do this way. So we have Nice House on the Lake. I can't talk today. Nice House on the Lake, number 11. A lot more of the story is really coming together, and everybody, because there's so many.
About the Nice House on the Lake.
There's so many like mind erasing and crazy stuff going on in this story that it gets kind of crazy to keep up with, and now at this part of the story, everybody has their memories, so everybody knows what's going on, and because of that, it also does feel easier to go. I feel like this is a series I need to go back and reread, and like I need to read it once it's all out, so I can just read it all in one setting, rather than having to wait a month or sometimes a little longer, and then it's like, what was going on? Because I think there was like after issue 6 or something, there was a big pause. I think there's only one more issue. It definitely feels like we're about to come to an end. This definitely feels like there might be only one more issue. And I'm pretty sure it is just a 12-issue run. Been a pretty good run. I've really enjoyed it. And like I said, I think I will have to go back and reread it. There's just a lot going on. And there's a lot of text in all these books. This might be the book with the least amount of text. But there's still quite a bit of dialogue and things going on. And there's so many characters as well. What are you doing?
Nothing.
I don't... You worry me messing with his joints and his fingers because you're notorious for breaking stuff like that.
I won't break
anything.
And
you go, oops, I didn't think that would happen. So we have Wonder Woman 793.
I've been waiting for this
some
book
variant
for
cover
like a
here.
month.
It is a really sweet cover.
I follow Jenny Bartel, the artist.
Yeah.
On Twitter, and she posted this like forever ago. And said, "Can't wait, guys," and I couldn't wait.
Yeah, no.
She has another one coming.
It's a banger
Two
cover.
90s covers. They were like, the first one was so good, we're giving you another.
There was 2 not so great Wonder Woman covers also this week, but and then side by side with this one is kind of funny. But yeah, this one was awesome. Really, really great cover. I love that bright peach, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, like a peach.
It's a bit brighter than a peach, I'd say.
It's a neon peach.
Yeah, maybe neon peach. Never heard that one before. But yeah, really, really sweet cover. And then the only indie book was one Chris read. I meant to ask you about it. I might have read it.
It was.
We'll go back and read it.
Okay.
Gospel? Okay, won't read it then.
I
think the cover, to me, I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Twig, like the art style and everything. And then I flipped through the pages and I was like, not as visually interesting.
There were some interesting things in there, and
yeah.
If I have money next time, maybe I'll pick up the next one.
Yeah. But, like, with Twig, I mean, the story was whatever. Like, it was fun, it was cute, but the world and the art and everything, and you got to see so much as he's traveling and everything is so interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Which is what made that book so great. I think, definitely if that book had a lesser artist, then
it would not have done as
yeah, it would have just been whatever, because again the story is fine, and not bashing it or nothing. Sometimes that's the point of it is the world they've created and stuff like that. But anyway, that's all for today. Rather short little haul. Okay, anyway, so join us tonight on our live stream. Like I said, we'll be building some Gundams, opening up some action figures. If you didn't check out that video, we did CBC or CGC unboxing. God, I can't talk at all today. A CGC, grade reveal of a few modern books. We did showing off a bunch of action figures, and we showed a few Funko Pops. And so yeah, all those action figures, we always save them for stream. And open it all once we get a good amount piled up, and yeah, we have a good amount piled up now. So that, and with the models on top of it, I think we'll.
The way I've accidentally put his hands, it looks like he's supposed to have like brass knuckles that have like words on them, like supposed to spell it Galactus on his knuckles.
How many letters is that? Gala Galaxy TUS. That would work. We need to get him some Galactus
We
Knuckles.
need to get him some Galactus Knuckles.
That would be dope. Anyway, while we go figure out those details, you know, leave some comments about what you're reading, if you've read any of these books.
What you would put on your knuckles.
What you thought about anything that came out this week.
Which Gundam we should start?
It was very strange this week because I felt like there was a lot of books that came out, but just nothing that we read, which is a lot of books.
Do you like red or blue?
My vote's for the red one.
My vote is
100% for the red one.
Also for the red one, but if the audience decides otherwise...
Yeah, if y'all outvote us somehow...
There's a lot more of you.
The blue one's really cool, too, though. But anyway, so yeah, leave a comment on any of that stuff. Make sure you're entered into the giveaway. I didn't really mention it, but I'm giving away all kinds of awesome Moon Knight comics. Go check that out. It's the main video on the channel. The featured video, I think is what it's called. I don't know. Anyway, check all that out. I got a really, really cool book coming in the mail. I don't know when it's going to be here. I just ordered it today or yesterday, I guess. But I got something super, super sweet.
First Goku.
No, that's actually a good book. But yeah, no, it is. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye. Ha ha ha!